Oh my goodness. He was sleeping earlier and having doggy dreams. When I turned around and looked at him, he was like laid back in the corner of the couch on the pillow over here. Like, I woke him up a little bit. I said, "Are you having doggy dreams?" I was rubbing his belly too. Man. Man. For fuck's sake. Back over here.
Swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy? I do. Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Thank you. Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure. Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need her back after you wrap her in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first. Head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Have some questions? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it before you try to convince her to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally a conflict. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Bless you.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Ugh, man. Alright.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city. outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Alright, finally done with that baloney. Nope, still got some more baloney.
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestock Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the Armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Your butt had to end.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Alright. All the baloney is done.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Have fun. Yes. Mm. Alright.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Sometime today.
New targets active.
To record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Shield upgrade. Damage upgrade active.
New ally active.
New ally active. Oh.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Prepare yourself for being anally probed. Let's see if I can hack this.
New targets active.
Ally active.
Damn, that wasn't fair. I got totally ass raped on that.
Proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
Damn.
Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I got totally obliterated that round.
Shut it down.
I got obliterated. This one was charged while you were gone, so I grabbed it. About an hour ago. I'm gonna say how well it does.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment.
Oh, yeah. I just tooted. I see Mary's little dog got loose. Again? Different dog.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Well, let's get to it then. So, looking at the data? Hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal. Once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
Citizenship in 5 years? That's quite impressive. Took me almost 9, thanks to some false starts. You should be proud.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, so, you want to make...
It's a big decision. John.
Officer's honor, Sarah. So. Fantastic. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I suppose so.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Nope.
That's the spirit.
Huh.
Head down to the spaceport and talk to
I said
Crew
nope.
Chief
He
Harad.
said that's the spirit.
He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Long
Ow.
way down.
I meant to put on a damn pack. Sell that. Super and Ultra. Well, I changed the engines on the Freelancer earlier while you were gone. Because I downloaded, I got a couple of mods that have like some really cool ship parts.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
I'm going to start putting the damn back scratcher up here with me when I'm streaming.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Probably a dildo. He's just horrible at drawing.
You'll be scanned as you enter.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at some of the
Need some work done?
ship parts.
Sure. How about it?
Yeah, that's the Freelancer. I just changed the color and the wings. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the cockpits first. That's cool. The Sparrow. I don't see no chairs in there at all. I like that though. Demos. Let's see, bays. A heavy bearing booster port. Huh. These are different wings. Cool. That's what I chose them out right there for the Freelancer. Kind of messing around here with the that's a very small reactor. These other ones do like 20. This small one here is like there's 33. That's what she said. That's a reactor. Yeah. La la la. Gallery corridor. Atera's observation habitat module. Deep core. Holy moly. I have an idea. Strix engine port. I wonder. I have. I had to put maybe a different engine. Once again, I am not proficient at what I'm doing here. Maybe put a Deimos. An all-in-one berth. Maybe even smaller than that. Common way of storeroom. I don't want to make it too long. The landing bay is gonna go somewhere. I can't flip that, so that's gotta go here. I may end up having to put the longer one on here. Yeah. Maybe the 3-in-1 berth. Let's try to put, I'm gonna put the get the not cockpit, not that either. The bays, yeah. That's gonna have to go underneath. I'm just experimenting. I'm trying to build this thing. I'm trying to build a ship. Of course, that may have to go. Okay. I'm just kind of experimenting here. I don't want to make it too fat. I don't want to make it too long. Just simple, but I'm not going to be able to connect any landing bays to the side of that. So that may have to... Yeah, that's going to have to... That's going to have to go... This may go there, and this underneath. Maybe like that, and then I gotta get a structural. Get this to connect like that. And then I gotta get some landing. I don't know if that's gonna work. So my brain's not functioning at like, not even at full capacity right now. Trying to figure out where the landing gear. See, it looks kind of retarded. But see, that's not going to be enough because got so many multiple reactors. Only one reactor is allowed. What? Multiple reactors? Oh, cause, okay. I still got my frontier ship over here. There we go. And if I end up this not working, I could just cancel it and I'll get my frontier ship back. I'm trying to go for kind of a Star Wars theme kind of ship. I'm thinking if I can get this to work, when it takes off, the wing is going to go long ways, and the longer part of the blade is going to go up in the air as I take off. But I got to have something connected to the back end for landing gear. Maybe extend this and put a hub up front. A smaller one. Hab, excuse me. Common way, like that. And then I can connect. That's kind of clipping right there. That looks so weird. This is good. The gravity drive's got to go somewhere. See, I'm trying to make it look cool, but it just looks like a 3-year-old's drawing of a ship come to life. I still got to put guns on it, a shield. So this has got to go on top. Maybe I could move this out of the way and put the grav drive down there. I also have to put some fuel canisters on here too. Boom, shakalaka boom boom. I could put some fuel, maybe a small cargo thing on here. This can probably go. kind of going for an aft piece, but I don't see one. Something like this, but an aft armor plating. Nose. That's kind of doesn't quite match. That looks weird. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. Ooh. It's upside down. Nova cowling. That could work. Only just 2 arrows. So far, so good. I mean, I've only got 2 landing gear right now unlocked at this early of the game. And I gotta get guns on it. And fuel. Fuel tanks. Bada bing, bada boom, big bada boom. All right, that's doing pretty good. So work in progress. Work in progress. I got to get some guns on it. And shield. Weapons. Docker modules need to be on the outside edge of the ship. Docker module. Too bad I can't put the Docker module on the cockpit. It's higher. Nope, that's not gonna work. Hang on a second. I would go with this one, but this right here, this whole part is like a lot higher above the computer core. Maybe that's not gonna work. The Docker module. They're still saying that. Docker module needs to be on the outside edge of the ship. What do you want from me? What do you want? I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. I mean, it's big ass bulky, but it's there. That's big and gray. I wanted something sleek. I could put the grav drive. Well, that's on the top. It's not very well protected from enemy fire. And this whole wing thing is going to be turning. Maybe I could put something right there. Oh, that's way too big. Let me go up. A structural. That's what I was looking for. I don't like how it's facing upward. That could help protect it a little bit. Still having issues with the Docker module. Typhon launch bay? What? kind of in the way. Ugh. This whole docking bay thing is driving me insane. Alright. I have another idea. Work in progress here. I wish I could flip this, but there we go. Bring the lasers down. Like that. It don't really have cargo. It's not really meant for hauling any materials. Get another hab to go right there. I may move the fuel on the other side. Well, it's still going to be clipping some. Docker mod. The Docker is like higher than anything on top of the ship. But it's still not acceptable for the game. Like that. Everything is good except for the Docker thing. Oh my god. I'm trying not to make it look too ugly. Where it's got this big ass booger shape on the rear end. I want it to be like smooth and, you know, ship-like, but, and also still abide by all the rules of the game. I wanted to go for that sleek Docker thing that barely stuck out on the ship, but would have worked, but it's got, needs to be on an outside edge of the ship. Outside edge. How more outside of an edge do you want? Now, when it's in space and it's going to dock, I'm assuming that the blade of the wing is going to be vertical and not horizontal. Okay, it's either down or up. Three choices. I am quite puzzled. Yeah. I wonder if I move everything in the back and put the wing, or put everything in the back up front or in the middle and put the wing in the back. If that would make more sense for the game to allow. Know what I mean? That's an engine port? What? It's still not acceptable. Like, I mean, that's the highest point. I mean, I think that would work. But I guess not. Well, I guess it was worth a try. I don't know what else to do. I thought I about had it. I guess that design is not going to work for the Docker. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I tried everything that I could think of, but and I didn't want the ship to look ugly. Yeah. Watch. Watch.
All right, let's see what's in there.
Isn't it cool?
Orbital pattern locked in.
I'm gonna go here real quick and buy a Star Eagle, tuned or something like that. It's like the Star Eagle with the Star Eagle on
Landing
acid.
struts primed. Retro's firing.
On acid.
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
Yeah, because it's New Jemison. So what are you talking about? What does it say here is this store has all the clothes you could possibly buy.
Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find some.
All right. There's 40 ships. That's way more than last time. The Slipstream, too. The Vista. The Space Ox. The Trader Railstar 2. Yeah. Starhawk. That was the Razorleaf. This is the Razorleaf tuned. Apparently more beefed up than the standard Razorleaf. The Orchid, which kind of makes me think of Batman a little bit, the Batwing. With that shape. The Kepler tuned. The Kepler R, which is a C class. The Kepler R tuned, even more badass. I don't really like the white color, but we can always change the color later on if I ever go to buy this ship. The Star Eagle, but you can get it by completing the Freestar Collective, the Freestar missions. The Star Eagle tuned. It's got more bells and whistles. And for a starter ship, I think I'm going to buy this bird And I'm gonna tinker with the wings a bit on the far end.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, shipbuilder. I'm just gonna remove the radiators. Move them out of the way. Move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. Go to engines. I wish there was a bigger version of this. That might look kind of silly. Or bigger wings. Falcon wings. Alright. I kind of was like, well. Alright. I just thought I would experiment there. There we go. We'll fly this bird for a while. Alright. I have wasted enough time on my stream.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
Alright. Man.
Stay
It wasn't
orbit or jump.
really like a fully complete waste of time. Man, I barely have enough engines power to run everything. Can't make it all the way to... I removed Watchtower.
You didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
So I ain't gonna worry about that.
Jump complete.
This is Restart Base. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I wish there was an AI kind of thing on the game. Like, if you could get most of the ship built of how you wanted it to look.
Set him down. Everything in the green.
And you were about 90% done. Let's say for like... I was stuck. Like, about where to put the docker at. Where... And the game would be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Would you like some help? And you'd be like, yes or no? Yes. And then the game would do its thing and give you a completed ship, and it would think and figure out what to do, where to put the docker ship, the docker part on the ship. That would pass to fly the ship and finish it for you. That'd be cool, but no.
Let's, stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Hmm. Alright.
See that shroud covering me on? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about?
Maybe later I'll look up a video on how to build cool ships using that particular mod and see if there's anything on YouTube that can help me. This is player home, where she used to live. Damn, girl, calm down.
Hey, one of my contacts got a lead on some stuff regarding your parents a while ago. I went through it all and found the location of a SysDef outpost that contains a database regarding the incident. The coordinates are attached at the end. You'll need to head to Zamka, located in the Alpha Centauri system. I know what you're gonna do, so I left a few supplies in your apartment too. Just be careful out there, okay? SysDef aren't just some gang goons on Neon. Once you got your information, one of my contacts is waiting for you in Sidonia.
Space Rogue Muscle Gear. On my way back to the starport. What are you doing, Mr. Tailwagger? What are you doing, Mr. Tailwagger? What are you doing, Mr. Tailwagger? You're not gonna find nothing on the floor to eat, buddy.
I wouldn't be out here chasing you down if it wasn't important. I'm glad I finally I'm from the Good.
Let's get past all this bullshit.
The Trackers Alliance has been there. You'll meet with Wonderful. I'll be heading out.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches.
Okay, no problem.
The damn vehicle thing is bugged. And now we're going to an outpost.
We have liftoff. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Nice jump. We're right on target.
Okay.
Navigational feedback checks out. An undocumented star station. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle.
Oh.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Throw some trash away, be right back. Oh yeah.
Can't even imagine to tell you the number of inhospitable worlds like these.
Hope you're ready to die.
I am uncertain why you believe the conflict was inaudible. Damage registered.
Change the mag already.
Hasty retreat. It will save your life. Exterior plating damaged. Do not attempt
bloody freezing here. Oh, I do not recommend extended exposure without our suits.
This gun's tearing them up, man.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Ellis is an excellent pilot for the UC Vanguard. We do not suspect him to be directly part of the espionage charges that are being investigated against his wife, Dr. Miranda. However, it is important to note that as a Vanguard member, he is likely armed. Proceed with caution when attempting arrest. Ellis was successfully arrested during operation. He is being transported to SIFDEF facility interrogation. Suspect was very cooperative during first rounds of interrogation. He kept asking about his child, and we assured him everything is fine. Initial investigations have been finished. We do not suspect Ellis has partaken in any espionage against the UC. Neither did his wife. Ellis is cleared to be released and reunited with his family and his child in 2 weeks. Important, Ellis is not be informed and not to be informed about his release until informed about his release until Ellis tried to escape the facility. Dr. Miranda is a successful scientist for the UC Exotech Division, developing new technology to preserve life forms across UC. Investigations into espionage for the Crimson Fleet put her in our focus. We suspect her to forward information to the fleet in an attempt to harm life forms of UC space. She was shot by a SIFDEF agent and an act of self-defense. We managed to arrest her husband afterwards. Initial investigations have been finished. We do not suspect Dr. Miranda to have partaken in any espionage against the UC. What's up, Alma Jones? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Student of the UC Rehabilitation Program, Difficult Children. Sam was taken to the UC after losing her parents in operation. Initially, she was assigned to the Rehabilitation Center. Let's go. Currently alive as we speak. One to show. Appreciate it. This was a temporary assignment at first until her father was released. Again, her father died. She got a permanent assignment at the facility. Her behavior has been nothing but aggressive disrespect and hatred. After some evaluation, she has been moved to a difficult children program, but remains. Sam's behavior did not improve in the new program. Instead, her hatred towards anything UC has increased even more. This severely impacts her ability to rational thinking and clear decision making. Furthermore, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Good. Hope you're having an excellent Sunday as well. It is unlikely Sam will be able to be integrated back to society, crossing danger in others many years. Methods merely resulted in her getting more and more violent. UCR-003 managers decided to move Sam to a high security station after reaching adulthood. So, from what I've learned of this story so far, my character's parents, her mom was suspected of espionage, sending information to the Crimson Fleet. She was not, and her father was not. But they had reason to believe they were. Got a warrant and busted into their apartment. And it was probably during dead of night. And the mother was like defending her family, I guess, and got shot by UC staff and killed the mother, Miranda. The father was arrested, and while he was interrogated, was being held for 2 weeks. I guess he didn't think he was going to get out, so he like fought his way out and died anyway. So Sam, my character, is pissed that UC killed her parents and doesn't know why, but now she does. And was being held in a facility as a child, and was extremely pissed at the UC for everything, and now she's even more pissed, I'd imagine. That's crazy. Crazy! I'm hoping during my playthrough, which I'm not going to hold my breath, that my files don't get corrupted later on down the line when I get closer to beating the main story. Oh, there's my buggy. The rover thing was kind of bugged when I went to go choose it. When I went to go choose the buggy and stuff.
Engines firing. Here we go. We're locking into orbit now.
Alright. Shadow of the past. I found dossiers of my parents and myself at the Swift Death Outpost. They murdered my father too when he was in custody. I also have some encrypted files which I'm going to give to Rachel. Perhaps she can decrypt them. So now I guess I'm going to Sidonia. Yeah.
Do not repeat. Not forward.
You ain't gotta worry about that, buddy. I am not getting on that station. I'd rather watch grass grow than get on that station.
Nice work.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
I wish I wish they would have got a guy from the country Arnold Schwarzenegger's from. A male. And be the guy talking to you. Welcome to Mars. Behold while we scan you. That would have been hilarious. Like kind of like a call, a nod toward Total Recall. That would have been hilarious. Hilarious. Ugh. It would have been cool if they would have gave a little nod to Total Recall.
Landing site locked.
Or at least have a voice actor do a very good impersonation of Arnold. Get your ass to Mars.
Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets everywhere.
Everywhere, huh? My. I'm gonna hopefully.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Excuse me. I'm using a few mods on my game.
On the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Multiple leeches in my butt. Wait a minute.
So what's
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar.
Got anything you need to offload?
Find me when it's
Trade
done.
authorities always... Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. See, look, this is the glitch I'm getting. I'm supposed to like look at the vehicles. That I'm purchasing. It's a thruster for the ship, which is not even on my ship. Cosmic Dracona. Falcon. It's like the wrong thing. That's an interesting landing gear on that ship there. Is that a ship? Or must be like locking. It's like, woo, this ship's dirty. This ship dirty? Look at that ship. Man. It must be like if your ship is impounded and you can't leave, they put these locking clamps on your ship so you can't leave. That's the first time I've ever noticed that before. That's weird. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I don't know if going to the game menu and coming back is going to fix the bug or not, but that's still the same buggy. The last time I tried doing this mission, I could not find who I was looking for. Rachel's contact on Sidonia. The mission marker was not pointing who I needed to talk to. And everyone didn't look like anyone I needed to talk to. Well, if you're new to my channel, I'm a pretty chill, laid-back guy. I don't talk a whole lot while during dialogue. I don't like over-talking over the dialogue. I like to hear everything, even though I've played this game so many times.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride?
And now there's no quest marker once you come inside here for this mission. And I got kind of stuck with this particular part
This
of
dusty red rock.
the story.
We were told there were jobs.
We were told there were jobs.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that Renee kid. She's always trying to make people happy.
He's always trying to make people happy. Yeah. There's lots of...
May not even exist then. Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do.
Hey, darling. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to handle wanted fugitives. If that feels like your speed, talk to me, check out our posts on mission boards, or head to the new HQ in Aquila City. Careful out there.
Okay. She's not the contact. Everyone looks like normal civilians.
Hey, I want to talk to you for a second. Some friends of mine heard how you handled Sistef.
Oh, this was the
They,
contact.
want a word.
It's depressing.
Keep talking.
Let's not waste any time playing games. You know exactly who my friends are. What you don't know is what they want from you. All I can tell you is they admire what you did when you were aboard the Vigilance. No point. I've got nothing else to say. Everything you need to know is right here. Take it. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Okay. The last time I could not find that guy. Oh. Backed out too far. Impressed how you handled yourself, handled the UC SIFDEF. If you want to earn some extra money, talk to Adler Kemp at the Broken Spear and do whatever he tells you to do. Bring this to the authorities and you won't even live long enough to regret the mistake. Wow. The Broken Spear.
And find stable ground or remain seated.
Visit McLaren's Outfitters, where we guarantee
detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unless you're here to serve me a drink, you can turn around and walk away.
The message says I should talk to you.
Well, if it isn't Neva's little hero.
Say the word, and we'll put this imbecile in his place.
Hey, you invited me.
I didn't invite anyone. That order came from above. If you think that slate was some kind of a free pass into our organization,
Amazon,
you're wrong. But keep your head down and your mouth shut.
Hush.
And you might just get a crack at some real money.
Hush.
Yeah, I kind of thought that'd make you shut up and listen.
Apologize for the barking.
To make sure you've got what it takes to run with us.
My dog hears a squirrel fart outside and he starts barking like crazy.
That means before I send you to meet her, you need to do a little job.
Scooby-Doo.
Right down to business and no small talk. I like
Scooby.
it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself.
Scooby-Doo.
I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt.
Hush.
He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. No one said anything about killing. All I said was, I want my money. How you handle that is up to you. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you
one's
can't
for
miss
the
him.
truck thing.
Just look for the most miserable looking.
And one's the candle wax. Hang on a second, guys. One's my tire caps for my truck, and one's the wax for the candle.
I need to head over to
the wax burner. I got some deliveries here. My dog hears a slight leaf blow outside. Bark Central. We'll just go outside like after a delivery to pick up mail that's brought off by Amazon. He thinks someone's outside and starts barking like crazy. Trying to get this box out of the box. Alright, hang on. I didn't even hear what that guy was telling me because my dog was barking in my ear. Cool. We'll have to look at that later. Alright, coming back. Recover Carl Fielding's death. Before Adler was chosen, named to shake down a deadbeat Carl Fielding. Carl is somewhere near the Deimos miners' quarters keep in Sidonia.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So many NPCs.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect the credits you owe Adler Kemp.
Adler Kemp? Who the heck is that?
Adler's serious about this debt, so I suggest you pay quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey, I'm only kidding with you. Please, give me a second to think. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Uh-huh.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. That's what I'm hoping. I hear you. I'd like to think so. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
I'm surprised I won that. Usually trying to win these persuasion checks is difficult. Oh, I walked into the bathroom. Oh. Alexa, what's my notification? Thank my driver. Cool.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
He got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. Well, looks like you've made it this far. Take one more step and there's no going back. You still think you can handle running with my associates?
If you think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
I like
All right,
your style.
I'm convinced. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva. Head out to Europa, you'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say.
And while we're here, right. La. We'll do this real quick for Sarah.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol, hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
He started talking, everyone in the entire bar and the surrounding area got immediately quiet. There's like no background sound effect. We can track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
Fine.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay. Let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet.
Huh?
Hardly an entire patrol route.
I guess.
I got what I got,
That's
okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Hey, I think we should meet up at Chunks later and grab something to eat.
Well, you've already been to the store and back, so I guess we'll get Subway. probably get off here about an hour and 20 minutes, and we can order food. Subway, eat fresh. Wife was asking me if I wanted Subway for dinner tonight. Ah, good old Mars atmosphere. I'd like to build a ship like this from the ground up, but with the biggest cargo bay entrance that the game has to offer. A wider one.
To you, Captain.
In a small way, my character looks like, what's her name? Rose something that was in that horrible CW Batman show for a spell. And was in like the third or fourth John Wick movie. The third or fourth John Wick movie that didn't have any speaking lines. I think it was Rose something.
Achieving orbit now.
Short black hair, slender, kind of deal. For the love of Pete, man. Okay, it's in the area. Excuse me. I did have the Falkland mod of my game and the Watchtower mod, but I think it was causing a lot of stability and file corruption issues on my game. I'm streaming directly from the PS5, and didn't handle it too well.
join our crew?
Damn right I am.
You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. There's a lesson in this. I need you to learn what'll happen if you decide to turn your back on the fleet. Consider it your glimpse into a possible, unfortunate future.
Damn.
So you'd better pay close attention. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Navamora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Yeah, that's kind of contradictory because Vladimir, on the Eye, said he was once a part of the fleet, of the Crimson Fleet, but left. And he's still alive.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado. I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
That's messed up. I could blow up the ship, but Sarah would get so mad at me. She gets mad at the drop of a hat. Literally. You drop a hat, she'd be like, did you have to drop that on the floor? Oh, good old Bethesda. Oh, I didn't hit the autopilot. Man, Yawn. Hiding out some rings of a planet. Or near the moon of a planet. Near some rings.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble. Please identify. We do not want any trouble.
Then, boy, do I have some bad news for you.
I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to open your hatch, and I'm going to board.
Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay, docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Alright. At least Sarah's not going to be with me, I don't think.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Alright, Sarah, you sit there and chill. Just relax. Take a breather. Who are you? Oh, that's the settler I'm transporting. Huh? I forgot about those people. I'm like, who are these people? Oh, yeah. Alright, I haven't gone to the docking section before on the ship. I forget where it's at. I gotta transport these fine folks. Okay, it's not. Aha. Aha! Found it.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do, not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I?
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable. This won't end well for you.
I can't believe that happened.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Okay, wow, she followed me up here. I told you to stay put. Enjoy the scenery. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I wonder if there's an interview out there
Complete, Captain.
with the actress who plays her. There's a YouTuber out there that does the interviews with actors on video games. I think he's from the UK. I need to check out his channel and see if there's an interview out there with her on it. Probably going to get off here in about 30 minutes, 34 minutes. Wife and I are going to go, well, I'm going to go get some dinner for us tonight. We're going to watch a movie, maybe, while we eat. If any of y'all are early birds out there, during my work week, I'm going to try and get on for a couple of hours around 6 in the morning, Central Standard Time, 6:30-ish. After I get home from work, I get off at 6, and as soon as I get home from work, I'll try to get on and play for a couple of hours, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. Tomorrow morning, I got to get up and kind of reset my body clock and go back to bed for work tomorrow night. So I may get on tomorrow morning as well, if I don't oversleep. Usually I get up about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, but I'll try to get up at 6 in the morning. Do my very best. Get on and play for a little bit, about a couple of hours.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Okay. Okay, Sarah.
Their grav drives down.
Okay, Sarah.
Their grav drives down. Their grav drives down. Their grav drives down.
That's a first.
Enemy's shield system is offline. Enemy's engines are offline.
Okay,
Targets
Sarah.
lost their shields.
Sarah. Zip it. Good Lord. God almighty. Man, it made me want to put some duct tape around that face. Arrgh. She kept saying, their grav drives down, their grav drives down, their grav drives down, their grav drives down. I was like, shut up. Oh my God.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control. But
You asked
went
her.
faster after you jumped into the fight.
You asked for help.
Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Drake is dead, but the Ragana is intact.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out in
That was annoying.
If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
It's about damn time.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Alright, before we do that, I'm going to drop off these people. And then I'll go to the... Only 3? Man. Good Lord. Good Lord. Can't jump directly there yet. That's a long ways away.
I will never get tired of that.
Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
We'll do that mission at some point in the future. Look at all them red dots, man. One star at a time, I guess.
Grav jump complete.
It's gonna be the last people person I deliver until I get me a C-class ship with a
Switching over to standard engines.
Alpha Office, to any lift vessels. Word. Deliver a message. Colonists in the system. Emergency. Come to my farm. Urgent.
I'll be coming around the mountain when I come. I'll be coming around the mountain. I'll be coming around the mountain. I'll be coming around the mountain when I go.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Excuse me, do you have a minute? Maybe I should try a different system.
No, I don't.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you into vacuum and take it anyway. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Oh my God, Sarah.
Drive disabled.
What is up with her? She's like Atreus in the God of War Ragnarok game. There's a gap in the fence over there. There's a gap in the fence over there. There's a gap in the fence over there. Over and over and over and over and over again. I ran into that glitch on that game. And it was annoying. I can't wait to get a better reactor in this ship. Credit. Oh. Man. I'm about to push Sarah out the airlock. Whew.
Touching down.
We'll be lucky if we pull anything organic off this rock.
Enjoy your hike. Guessing that's the only person that got transported?
Lifting off now. Orbital insertion completed.
Alright. Let's go to the key. Which is probably going to take me forever to get there. Because the jump range on this ship is like abysmal. Look at this.
I will never get tired of that.
That's better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's just like, man, come on.
Jump complete. Well, should have stopped.
I pretty much had to start completely over, man. I streamed like 10 o'clock last night.
We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy to talk if you're inclined. If you safe travel, stranger.
I started getting corrupted files last night, and I was like, well, I'm going to try to jump to the Unity and see if that'll reset and kind of fix the game. But I went to the Unity, got a big old white screen, and it didn't do jack after that. I ended up just ending my stream and closing the game. Yeah, it does bite.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
I got rid of the Watchtower mod because that was just a huge file on the console. Hopefully that will help. And I'm gonna try to just manually save my game whenever possible. Speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And get rid of some files.
Lack of love.
Cut. Now get out of my face. You said. The take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40%. Of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long?
I love that.
Forget how to grav jump or something?
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
UC builds with multi-layer hull substrate, so the station should be fine.
Wow, thanks, Professor. That's just terribly fascinating. I'll be certain to pass that on to the maintenance crew who have to use baling wire to keep the plating from peeling off.
Don't mind Neva. Clearly, she'd rather ignore the expertise of the people under her command.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time.
Oh,
so,
man.
The Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Yeah. the first time I've had Sarah tagging along with me on the while I'm on the key. Man, there was some sound glitches going on during a fight earlier with Sarah.
We've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king.
What the hell is this? All right. All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place.
100 years
Still
ago.
on some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault if people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, This is a bomb embedded in my chest.
That's crazy.
No, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
So technically, if he was to have some kind of medical emergency, cardiovascular problems, heart attack, kablooey, that's the most clever security measure I have ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
And from what I understand, he can't really go too far away from this chair. So, how does he go number 2 or 1? I mean, 1, yeah, he could probably pee in a bottle or something. But number 2, he's gotta go to a facility somewhere nearby. That'd be a real problem. I bet you don't get out much.
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Kind of like the Matrix.
There. You're done.
Excuse you.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Time to make those creds.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
When I went to kill that...
Listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome.
When I went to go kill that guy for Neva and got on that ship, I thought the whole crew was going to turn on me when I figured out who he was. But I wasn't sure if he was going to reveal himself to me when he spoke up. I didn't know he was going to speak up and announce who he was, pretty much. I wasn't sure how that was going to go down. So I woke up this morning around 4 and slept like, I guess near 5. I was going to try and go back to sleep, but I was like, well, let me go out there and try and cut some grass before... I was worried it was going to start raining today. No. So I got the front and backyard done with a rod mower. I just got to do the push mowing and, oh, man. And some weed eating.
Ah, there is our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Hang on a second, guys. Every time I think they're going to talk longer than they do. They don't. When I get up and go to the kitchen for something, to throw something away or grab a drink.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences.
Lone Wolf, are you old enough to remember the cartoon called Mask? It's a cartoon that came out around 86, around 85, around the original, around the time of the original Transformers and Voltron, G.I. Joe, and all that kind of stuff came out.
Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
God, I keep yawning. Hopefully that doesn't include Fleet before breakfast. Cool. Recently, I'm the kind of geek or nerd that likes to collect old Transformers and stuff and put them in display cases. Recently, Amazon started selling these toys again, or not again, but on Amazon. I just got this one in today from the Mask cartoon. They got the truck on there. They got the motorcycle.
You better start talking.
They got this car and a helicopter or something like that.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward...
Those are the only ones I think they have so far on Amazon.
Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor.
Neva.
We've got fresh eyes in the fleet.
I think I said Nova earlier.
They're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation,
this car is like $65.
Is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix.
$65.
Crix led the riots.
The 18-wheeler rig is like around $130, $140 on Amazon. The motorcycle is like $35, $40. I can't remember. I can't remember how much the helicopter is. But this car was like $65.
Gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there...
How's that? Good Lord.
We're going to be the ones to find it.
Come on, talk more.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems.
Yeah, for the car.
Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sistef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do.
I gotta put
To
some
that
stickers on
end,
it.
the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Cool. There goes your check. It comes with stickers and everything you gotta put on the car. Yeah, just look up, type in the abbreviation or the acronym for mask. Toys. On there, you should be able to find it. I'll have to carefully apply them stickers on there later.
I don't know about you, but I think the well.
Let's see what kind of ships they have available before I go to my ship. Oh damn, okay. I didn't even get a chance. The most expensive one is...
Interesting.
It's some
Exposed wires here, a little rust there. What a unique way to decorate.
Hear about Rick? The new Rook killed him.
You've got to be kidding me.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
Yeah, the most expensive one is the 18-wheeler rig. He's the biggest one, I guess. Trying to find what's her name that sells parts and stuff for the ships. There she is.
So, looks like once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repair. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands, so we got the best. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
It looks like a Peterbilt truck. It's got the long nose on the front.
No, but just remember, shop's always open.
Whew. The Fleet Fit Banshee 2. Fleet, Crimson Fleet, wow, White 2. Yeah, Kenworth, yeah. Yeah. She's only got 5 different ships. Okay, the Banshee looks kind of cool. Oh, this is a C-class. Looks like the docking port's right there on the left. 386. I can't fly it yet. I don't have the skill.
You've got stuff to smoke. Sure. It's... Oh.
Nova Calling.
Better to stop here than down on the surface of Suvorov.
She knows where we're going. Ugh. Whew. I had to sneeze. Went the wrong way. You've already been outside, Scoob.
We're free and clear for flight. Good to go for landing.
Hydrogen. It's all here.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Sounds simple enough.
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Grix's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I thought something fell. Oh. Little plastic piece. I'm trying to like... Cool. Man, I was such a, like, I was like 8. Well, I played Black Ops 1. No. I'm not much into first person, shooters like that. I have a Black Ops game, but I'm not getting Black Ops 1. I don't even really have any games coming up in, till later on this year that I'm picking up.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Oh, very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
First time I've brought a companion along with. Welcome to the stream, Jack. By the way. I'm surprised she ain't got it. Well, never mind.
There's gotta be something out there.
Take cover now! Time to earn a living.
Something's out there.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant.
Maybe so. I know I want to play that game ill when it comes out. I can't remember when it's coming out, either this year or next year. That was showed on upcoming games. There's 72 rounds in one mag. That's crazy.
Come on. Quit playing games. Right. You better run. Put the fire on her. Well, that was fun.
Huh? Yeah, don't look at me like that. Heard something. Know it.
Here we go. I'm going for it. Well, that should be worth a few shares.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock. Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Well, hopefully Sarah makes it back to the ship in one piece.
First time I have been inside this part of the lock.
I know if I was not going to be joining them inside, my ass would be going back to the ship where it's warm. And not out there by myself with those creatures running around, running amok.
It's open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
Can you imagine exploring an old prison like this?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. It was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I'm gonna go get gonna order some food and go get it. Got about 8 more minutes before I have to get off here. Before I need to get off here. Unfortunately, but I'll be getting back on early tomorrow morning for about 2 hours of gameplay before I have to go back to bed for work tomorrow night. Yay! Responsibility. Adulting.
This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block.
A bit too loud.
Imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
The heck? Messing with the fleet?
A lot of them, these bugs. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna scan them.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah.
Oh, sounds like someone needs to grow a pair.
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Uh-huh.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area.
I love the dialogue.
Down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Man, if I was in there, the moment Mathis and I got separated from the other crew, I would shoot Mathis in the fucking kneecaps and then put one in his head. And then I would tell Delgado that one of the bugs got him. Because what? How are they going to prove it? Because we got separated. I said the bugs got him. I would just kill Mathis. That guy's an asshole. Asshole Emilio. Da será vi. Alright. Alright guys, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more streams and stuff from me. I'm gonna try and get up at 6 in the morning. I'm trying to get on around 6:30 tomorrow morning, quarter till 7, and stream for about a couple of hours before I go back to bed for work tomorrow night. Till then, you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. And if I don't see you tomorrow morning, I'll see you sometime this week, or Saturday, or this coming Sunday. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you